Alright, I've just gotten a call from the powder coater guy Keith down in Dundee. So if you've seen the last part, A Day in the Life, part 2, was on about it then. So I'm going to go and get it before lunchtime, hopefully. There's got other things I need to do. So I need to go and see if the Astra van is looking alright, because I'm waiting to get. I haven't used it since the last time. So let's go and have a look. There it is, sitting all nice. Tyres look okay at this side anyway. Alright. I might check the tyres anyway before I head off. Reliable. And then I'll go and check the tyres, and then I'll head off. Alright, so I'm just back from the powder coaters with all them bits, so I'm just about to unload them now. And these bits are actually, they've come out better than the first batch he did, which I put on the GSI. The finish is much better, which is amazing because this subframe was really badly corroded, but we'll get a better look once it's out. Alright, so I've got everything out the van, and yeah, so far anyway, I'm pretty chuffed. So I give him if you remember, I gave him a heap of calipers to, I just said to do them all red, but they all need rebuilt. The problem he had was he couldn't get powder coat to stick to them because the brake fluid kept coming out, no matter how many times you try to get it out and heat them up and stuff, which is a pain in the backside. So we just went with getting them blasted, and they've come out really well. So I'll just strip them all down and buy some rebuild kits, and I'll either just paint them, or I'll probably have a heap of other stuff to go down for blasting soon, so I might take them back there and get them to powder coat them. I'm not really sure. They've been lying around for ages, so they're not for anything. But I will need a couple of those back calipers if I'm going to do the 5-stud conversion on the Astra van. And these are VXR brake calipers, so I might as well hang on to them. They come off the 5-door turbo, so yeah, the brake upgrade. Anyway, so I got the anti-roll bar done. They usually come out alright anyway because they don't get too corroded, only at the ends, but this one's really good. It's not pitted, this one's better condition than the GSI one. And the axle was pretty clean anyway when I picked it up. And the reason I wanted another one is because these cups had corroded off on the 5-door turbo. And it's a bit of a pain because you've got to use tie wraps or something around there to hold the springs in. I don't like that. I'd much rather have it the way it's meant to be. But you can see how smooth the actual beam is. It's like brand new. So again, that's come out better than the one I got done for the GSI. And so did the subframe. The subframe is the most amazing thing. I don't know how, but this was really corroded. I'm sure it was, unless I'm thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure this was really corroded off the 5-door. But it's come out really well. It's almost brand new as well. So I don't know what I'm doing with these yet. I'm probably I am thinking about putting them on the van, but I haven't made up my mind yet. And then I got the wheel brace and everything for the Astra van done, and some hubs, carriers. I never got that done for the GSI because I couldn't get them stripped in time. So I just I painted them with chassis paint on the GSI. But because they're cast, sometimes the powder coat doesn't like to hang on to them for very long. Or at least that's the experience I've had in the past. But I don't know if that's down to the powder coater dude or what, I don't know. And these you can buy these brand new still from Vauxhall. I think they're 25 quid each, but it's still 50 quid, isn't it, when you've already got them. And that's just all of the little brackets and stuff for the radiator, the power steering pump, and the quarters, and then little brackets for the handbrake cable for the rear axle, and the anti-roll bar bush bracket, and then there's more bits under that layer of bubble wrap just to protect it. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that, and I did get a couple of bench seats, you know, the park benches. I got a couple of the ends blasted as well, not painted, not powder coated or anything, just blasted. So it was a bit dearer this time, but not much. So the GSI bits I got done. If you go back to one of the parts, I think it's in the thumbnail, all the bits I got done, which is much the same as this. I think it was a lot less anyway, because I didn't take the calipers and I didn't have them ends and I didn't do the hub carriers. So the last time he charged me 140 quid all in, and this time he's charged me 230, which I don't think is bad. And 30 quid of that I'll get back for the ends because I did it for someone else, for a mate. So 200 quid for all that, and all my calipers blasted. Oh, I mean, that's pretty good to me anyway. I think so. So yeah, if you want any shot blasting and powder coating done, give Keith a ring at Tayside Powder Coaters in Dundee. It's just dead sound. Nothing's an issue, honestly. Once you use them, you'll never use anyone else. Totally cool guy. Just make sure you give me a mention though if you do. Just tell him Andy Vauxhall, the Vauxhall guy, Andy. You'll know who you're talking about. Because he still doesn't know my name, I don't think. He just calls me the Vauxhall guy. So yeah, get yourself down there and get some blasting done, because he's brilliant. So in one of the other videos, last one, if you remember, he'll probably be as upset as me, but if you remember, I cleaned all this up and I could see my table. I don't know what's happened. It's gone Pete Tong again. So this is just madness. So I've just put these SUP boards here because we were away with them at the weekend at the log cabin. When I was away for my birthday, we went to oh god, I forgot the name. Dalavik. It's up near Inverary anyway. So we were out on the SUP boards, and it was freezing, but it's so good to do. It's good for the soul. This is looks worse because this is just all cardboard from the Christmas time, and you can only get so much in your bins. And I just haven't had time to go to the recycle places, so I'll have to go and do that. And these are the hubs for the 5-stud. I need to paint them, but there's no point in doing it until the warmer weather, because they'll just turn out rubbish and I'll just make an ass of them. I'm also hoping to get spray gun this year. I keep going on about getting a spray gun and stuff for painting my own panels, because it's quite expensive getting guys to body guys to do stuff, and I think I'm pretty decent with a rattle can, so I'm hoping I'll be not bad with a gun. It's going to be easier surely, but we'll see. I might eat my own words. Well, yeah, so that's where we're at. And if I do the 5-star conversion, and I probably will, I'm going to put these wheels on the van. I do also have the black GSI wheels, but I'm not a fan of black on grey or black on black. It doesn't do anything for me. So I'll probably put those gunmetal grey or graphite grey, whatever they are, onto the van. We'll see. It's not. I just don't have the same enthusiasm for modifying stuff that I used to have. It's just I'm just doing it because I have the stuff here, and I don't have any use for it anywhere else, and it's not worth selling. So I might as well bang it on one of my own motors, which are also not worth selling. So yeah, that's where we're at just now. I'm gonna go and have a little tidy up because it's Friday and it is about 2 o'clock, 1:45. So I've got a couple of little jobs to do, and then pub at 5. That's the way it should be. So we'll I'll probably add to this before I upload this, but I didn't need to tell you that because it makes no difference to you. Alright, so today I am just looking at the new powder coated parts. There's nothing really stopping me starting to build them up just now. So I'm going to go and start cleaning all the surface corrosion off these new rear hubs. I might do the front ones as well. I'm going to clean up the steering rack, strip it down, ready for the new arms. I'll give these a lick of paint. I'm just going to use E-Tech chassis paint, which is what I usually use for hub knuckles and stuff, and it lasts pretty good. I've actually never had to repaint anything, so this is good stuff. So yeah, I'll clean that just so I can start getting rid of some of this stuff and building it back up. I've already got the poly bushes for the anti-roll bars, and I've got the Black Series poly bushes for the axle. So once I've painted them, I can pretty much put the axle back together. I do need to get some rear brake shields for it though, but I think they're only 20 quid on eBay. I don't know what to do about the subframe bushes because they're quite expensive. I think they're 150 quid for poly bushes, or you can get solid bushes for I think 75 quid, but this probably go in the van, so solid bushes would be absolutely pointless and useless to the van. Them solid bushes are only good if you do track days, really. If you have solid bushes on an everyday road car, it's just total waste of time, but yeah, each to their own. I could probably get the original bushes cheaper, but they're such a pain in the ass to put back in. It's probably worth paying a bit extra just to put poly bushes in. I'm not in a hurry, so I'll make my mind up. I'll see if anyone's selling anything cheap on the marketplace or Gumtree or something like that. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm going to clean up the rack and stuff, and probably give this some a clean of the oil and the lower part. I've got the pump as well to clean up. And just start putting stuff back together so I can get my bench back together once again. I've also cleaned up all that cardboard that was here the other day. It's gone. Yeah, so we're a bit tidier again, thank God. So looking not too bad. Yeah, I've still got the other side to do, the face. It's starting to get really cold now, so I'll do that tomorrow. Hopefully it's a bit drier tomorrow. Alright, so I've got a couple issues with the Astra van, nothing serious. I've been out in it quite a while recently, and so when I come down to slow speeds or first gear and stuff, there's been a hell of a clunk. And I was wondering what the hell it was. It was sort of like, it just feels like the clutch was funny, but obviously I put a new clutch on it. And then I remembered that the front engine or the front gearbox mount was buggered, and I never ordered a new one, even though I said I was going to. So anyway, I ordered one off of eBay, and again, it's just eBay. It's just becoming pointless now. So I filtered out all of the cheap Chinese crap that it's just bombarded with nowadays, and tried to find UK sellers and ones with good reviews and decent warranty, sort of good write-ups and stuff. So I mean, if you buy something like that, you think that you're going to be all right, but nah, it's just the same. There's just UK sellers are buying that crap from China and just selling it from here. So the new mount came today. I only ordered it last night and it came today, which I thought, holy hell, that was quick, which is amazing. But when I opened it, God, here we go, wait. So, I don't know who YTT are, I've never heard of them. So yeah, the mount, I mean the aluminium bit doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with the aluminium bit on mine, but there's very little rubber holding that on. Now you might think I'm being a bit fussy, but this thing, it just moves all over the place. That's just going to tear. It's almost wanting to tear there. This would be no different to the one that I've got on. Absolute waste of time. So I obviously sent the boy an email saying it was absolute crap and useless, and I'm quite annoyed about it. I don't know if I'm more annoyed with him or myself for buying this stuff or falling for this Chinese rubbish again. So I've just found a genuine used one. As usual, the genuine stuff's better. It's just they're quite hard to find. No, the breakers yards and stuff, they won't sell stuff like that. So I've managed to source one from an old contact down in England. He's going to send me one up for the same price as this, actually, 18 quid posted. So that'll come, and if it comes soon, I'll hopefully show you the difference between that rubber and this one. I just wish, not, I mean, it's not eBay, well, maybe it is eBay's fault, but I wish there was more regulation with car parts. It's just inundated the market with hundreds and thousands of cheap crap. It's just unreal. I used to work on boats and jet skis years ago down in Newcastle, and see, sort of like the alternators, if they buggered up, you could only get a genuine alternator, and if it was 600 quid, it was 600 quid, and that's it. You can't go anywhere else and get a cheap knockoff part. But for cars, you can get parts anywhere, all different levels of quality and prices, and it's sure to say, if it's cheap for a reason. But it's just cars, and people don't want to spend money on cars. Except for me, I want my cars to be right. I'm not going to waste my time with this crap, that's for sure. You can probably tell I'm a bit pissed off about it, but well, it's my own fault. Trusting eBay stuff. I just give up with that eBay. Every time I buy something off there, I just regret it. I gave up selling on there years ago, and now I'm ready to give up buying stuff on there. It's just crap. Yeah, it's just always a go-to. It's a go-to place to get parts, isn't it? Can't help it. Anyway, that's my rant for Tuesday over. I better get on with some work. Alright, so I've got the van on the ramp. This is my bush. So yeah, that's done. It's causing the engine to swing back and forward, which isn't good. It's clunking. It's also not good for the flexi pipe. And so I've got this one here, which is a genuine one, and even though it's split, it hardly moves compared to that Chinese rubbish I got the other day. So I'm just going to put this one on for now, because it's better than that, and it's better than the other one. Now it's that mount back on, and I can hardly move the engine now, which is good. It was just swinging back and forward quite a bit. That's how the flexi pipes get split. So it'll do for now for all I use it. And I'll get a proper melee one. As good as you can get, apart from original, but they don't make them anymore, obviously. I wish you would just sell them bushes separate. I can't find them. I know you get the poly bush inserts, but oh, I actually do have one of them. But I'll do just now. It's like I say, I hardly use the van anyway. I have been using it quite a bit the last couple of weeks, doing runs to the powder coaters, and I've done a couple of skip runs from Christmas. But I mean, other than that, I don't really use it too much. Oh, an update on the Fiat. I don't know if I've done this already. But so we got offered 150 online, and then we went up on Saturday, and they offered us 6 because there's a couple of scuffs on it. But I mean, it's the same scuffs when we bought it, but it's neither here nor there. But then they said that they could actually up it to 4.8, which is pretty good. But I actually forgot. I'm getting the blame anyway. I forgot to put the V5 in with all the paperwork, so the deal couldn't have been done there and then anyway if we wanted to. So I mean, I'm not bothered. It's not my car. I can care less. By the way, it's up to the missus, but she's quite attached to the car. So she went away and did her thing, and I did mine, and then we talked about it after, and she just decided she wants to keep the car now. So I've not really got a need for the Corsa anymore, but I'm a bit reluctant to get rid of it now because I've done quite a bit of work to it, and I'm a little bit attached to it, even though it's just no way I'm going to use it. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. She might change her mind or whatever, but it's another car there. I'll just have to buy another cover for it and park it next to the GSI. I'm away to do the phaser cams on an Insignia. They're rattling. Don't know if I'll do a how-to video on, because there seems to be quite a lot of them on YouTube already. It's pretty self-explanatory. I might maybe just include it in the next part of day in the life sort of stuff. So yeah, cool. No one's really said if. I mean, a couple of guys have said that they like the rambling videos, but no one said that they don't like them. So here's another one for you. Cheers. See ya.